Hey, welcome in your own channel, that is Internet Quality Academy. The channel is for the civil engineer, quality control engineer, and the site engineer who are working in the construction projects. The channel is specially designed, or we are discussing about the construction procedure, quality control procedures, and the strategies which is required to get success in the construction industry. So if you are related with the construction industry, or you're just curious about to know how to do the construction, this channel is for you. And if you're new in my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notifications. Let's start to this topic is foundation or the building layout. Foundation is the structure which is most important for a building or any type of structure. And if we can place the structure or the plan the structure or the layout the structure, work has been half done, so that all structure will be in the place and the load will be transferred to the soil. So let's jump into the subject, how to do the foundation layout. The first things we need to know, what is the foundation. Foundation is the structure that carries all the load of the structure and transferred to the soil safely. So this need to be taken care very carefully in order to ensure the structural stability. So let's start. The first things what we need to take care whenever we are doing a building plan. We'll discuss after discussing with the mind map. I will show you a sample foundation plan, and I will discuss how I will do that foundation plan at the site. So understanding first the foundation layout. What's that? That is brief overview of what foundation layout entails and importance of precision in making foundation location. So now whenever we get the foundation layout drawings, we need to know what type of foundation is. There are different types of foundation: pile foundation, the mat foundation, raft foundation. So you need to know what type of foundation and what is their geometry, and according to that you need to plan how we'll do the foundation plan. The first thing you need to check what type of structure, what type of foundation, and what is the geometry. The next thing is necessary tools and equipment. What is the necessary tools and equipment you need to lay out the plan at the site, that you have to list it out and you have to find it out where we can get this. And so before starting any activities, you need to find out the whatever the tools, that is measuring tape, strings, stakes, plumb bob. And now it is we are all using the total station, so you need to ensure that the total station is there or not, and roles of each tools, how this tool will be used at site in order to lay out the foundation. That things you need to be in your mind, or you need to be very careful whenever you are doing a foundation layout or the building layout. So the next things, what you need to site preparations. So now if the site is uneven and there is a debris or something is there, so you cannot do the site layout or the foundation layout. So you need to ensure the site clearing and excavation process, ensuring the area is ready for the foundation layout. And also you need to ensure that the compaction also had been done, because it's the most important. If the soil is not compacted well, whatever the foundation, whatever the RCC or anything you need, the load will not be transferred into the soil. So you need to think the site is ready and site is well compacted before doing the foundation layout. So these things you need to take care, site preparation. The next thing is ensuring reference line. Why we need to reference line? Because the reference lines is our main line, that from that line we need to ensure, or we need to plan, or to lay out the foundation. Because in a project, this building maybe in one building or two building or three building or multiple building or multiple facilities. So that reference point, that should be the coordinate point, the coordinate line, the x-axis and the y-axis, or northing or easting, whatever it may be. So that things you need to first find out where is the reference point. Okay, and use the builder's level or laser level to ensure accurate horizontal alignment. So these things, so first you need to find out the reference line. That reference line is how you can do that one with the total station, and it can be easily off. If it is not in the total station, the benchmark or the permanent benchmark will be there, 2 or 3 point will be there with the coordinate of that, and that point you can transfer the line and this reference line to be in line with the building layout, or in very close to the building line. So reference line first you need to find out at the project or the site whenever you are doing the building layout or the foundation layout. Then marking corner points. And now from that reference line or the grid line, you know the distance of the foundation. Now from that one, you need to measure the tape using the tape. Then you have to find out, peg a nail or that point. There's a corner, four corner of the foundation, or according to the geometry, the number of corners, you need to fix the corner line for corner points in respect to the grid line or the reference line. So these things you need to take care. First, reference line. The second is the corner point or the grid point. The next is squaring the foundation. Now we have marked the four corners. Now we need to know the foundation is in square position. And how to check them? We all know this old method, that is 3-4-5 method. Using the 3-4-5 method, we can ensure that the foundation or the layout is done as per the requirement or not, or it is a right angle or not, or we can check the both diagonal. Okay, if the diagonal is okay, that means it is in the right angle, so the our layout has been done okay or the properly. If it is not done, so again we have to find a refer line, and again we have to take the measurement, and we have to check again the accuracy of the squareness. Now we are all using now this total station. From the total station, we get the 4 points. Again, whenever you get the 4 points, you need to check the diagonal, and you need to check physically from the grid line whether the dimension is matching or not. This will be double check after giving the point by the total station. So these things, find first things, we check the foundation grid line or the reference line, then mark the corner point, then mark the foundation, then squaring the foundation. Next things, what we need to check, that is interdistance of foundation. Now in a building, maybe not only one foundation or two foundation or three foundation, and adjacent to the building there may be another structure. Now you need to ensure the interdistance in between the foundation and interdistance in between the structure. That things you need to be ensured whenever you are doing the foundation layout. So you need to check the dimension in between from center line of the, if in this foundation, and center line for the adjacent foundation. If the center line is matching, that means our layout is okay. If it is not matching, again we have to redo the procedure to ensuring that the center line of the foundation is matching. Now, and from the edge point of the foundation, whatever the distance of the adjacent structure or the foundation, that also need to be checked, because maybe as per the requirement, there should be a minimum distance in between two buildings. In an industry sector, this always there is a separate distance is measured as per the YSD or any other requirement. So that thing you need to be ensured that the adjacent structure are distance whatever the minimum requirement. So this thing also you need to check after you doing the layout. The next things, distance from the grid line. As I already mentioned, whatever it is on a total station or anything, you need to check the distance from the reference line or from the grid line, because it is our marking point, or it is the standard point. Maybe there will be an error in the total station. It can be, but generally it's not, but it can be. But you need to ensure again to check from the grid line or from the reference line, so that it will be ensuring that the layout has been done as per the drawings and the spec. The next thing is verifying layout. After all the check, again you need to verify. You have to call the consultant or you have to call the client to double check the accuracy of the foundation line and then measurement before pressing the next steps. So these are the verifying the layout. The next things what we need to check, this finalizing the layout. So we have done the layout as per the total station or as per the grid line method. And again, we have to recheck from the grid line or the reference line. We have to check the square. We have to check the side. We have to check the interdistance from the adjacent structure or interdistance from the foundation to foundation. So everything is okay, and we have to get it approved from the consultant. You can give the approval for the foundation work. So these are the things you need to check whenever we are doing any foundation layout or the building layout. That's things, center line method or the grid line method you need to follow. So this in now I will show you another drawing, so you can easily understand how we can do the layout. See, this is the drawing of a foundation. See, there is a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foundation is there. Now you can check there is a foundation size. There is a 4 meter and 6.25 meter. And now these are the grid line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this the x-axis A, B, C, D. Now, first things whenever we are doing foundation layout at the side, we need to mark this grid line: grid A, grid B, grid C, grid D, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now my grid line is fixed. That means this is our permanent marking. Now from this grid line, how much is the distance? See, inter distance of the grid line also is there. In this, and what is the distance is there also be mentioned. Now we have to finalize this 1, 2, 3, 4 point. And after fixing the 4 point, we need to check the diagonal. We need to check the squareness using the 3, 4, 5 meter. Now whatever the inter distance of the foundation, that inter distance of foundation we need to check. And in this only one building I'm showing. If there is another building, so you need to check the inter distance from the other side. Now after finishing this all layout, what we'll check first things, what are the number of foundation is there. We will check as per the drawing, this number, all the foundation has been marked or not. The next, the dimension of the foundation. The next, the squareness or the foundation. Then inter distance of the foundation, center to center distance. See, from this center, from A to B, this means this grid to this center line of this foundation and this center line of this foundation is 3350. Now after layouting these two foundation, we need to ensure these two things is distancing 3350. If not, that is the end, that means which is the error. So again we need to take care where is the error, we have to find out. And then inter distance. So if everything is okay with the total station and the manual method or using this grid line, you have to double check, and if it is okay, then you can start from the excavation work or whatever the foundation work. So these things are the foundation layout or the foundation. And now again, this foundation, whenever its layout is done, it has to be documented. How it is to be documented? Then the survey document, that means the fixing of the grid line, fixing of the 4 corner point, fixing of the center line, measurement of the inter distance of the foundation, center to center distance, in as everything to be documented as per the requirement of the survey or as per the requirement of the projects. And this document to be signed by the surveyor or site engineer, quality engineer, and the client or consultant, whoever is inspecting this one. And after their approval, that means your foundation is in place. So after getting their approval, you can start the work. So these things you need to take care whenever you are doing the building foundation. First, you need to find out the grid line or the reference lines, then place the 4 corner, then the center line, then check the squareness by 3, 4, 5 or the diagonal method, then check the inter distance, check of the foundation, check from the center line distance, and check the adjacent structure text distance, and all are to be documented as per the requirement. And after everything, if it is okay and the consultant is giving the approval, you can start the experiment. So these are the things about the building layout or the foundation layout. I hope I covered everything. And if you want to know anything about the foundation layout or anything about the construction or the quality control, please let me know and I will come with the more contents. And again, if you're new in my channel, kindly subscribe and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notifications. And I'm waiting for your valuable comments so that we can grow together. Thank you. Thank you watching me.